came in here before starting the episode in order to try and find another Happini, and I have found one, but I've also found an Alpha Machop, so now is as good a time as any to just quickly say that after beating Cleaver, any wild Pokemon can be an Alpha. And obviously, like any Alpha wandering, they're very big, they have glowing eyes, and they have really high stats. So, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Anyway, now to actually start the episode, I guess. Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. One of those. Last time, as you probably well know, I beat Cleaver. That was like the first boss of the game. It's really kind of exciting. No one has suggested a name for Eevee, but I have thought of one. So this little girl is going to be Leslie. And yeah, Leslie here is going to be a good little Eevee. You know what? There, that's the button. Let's put her up near Kenny, because she is actually a part of the team, whereas the rest of these guys are not. And I don't think I have any new items to explain. So we are good to go see what is going to be said after having beaten Cleaver. I'm just gonna check in with Beauregard real quick. Looks like you've got some skills, kid. Good thing, too. It's dangerous outside the village. Yeah, it is. Hey, Beautifred. Alright, let's get in here. I know there's requests hanging about, but there's going to be a bunch of them unlocked after this little conversation I'm about to have, so I'm just gonna hold off on collecting them until then. So, hello, Kamado. I've done the thing. Well done. You have already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleaver's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition, but things are not settled yet. I've received word that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you are truly an asset to us. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them. Yay! Time for food! Come on, let me hear the professor's music. I know it's gonna be there. There it is. Betty, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know? I think that's supposed to be they've got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against that Cleaver. I dare say Redawilla was well prepared. And they were a quick study of how Cleaver moved in battle from what I heard. I've also beaten it about 8 times now. Yeah. All in all, it was a very good show. A victory well earned. Going to work in the field end should feel a lot safer now thanks to you, Redawillo. And if you want to feel even safer, try making some of these. Benny taught me how to make them, so I wrote out his directions into a recipe. Smoke bombs! It is basically an item that you can use to throw at Pokemon to stun them. One Caster Fern Leaf, something we haven't seen, and a Sootfoot Root, also something we haven't seen. Lovely. And now that we have we need not worry about being mauled by Cleaver either. Let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home. I've nearly gotten that, Professor. I've nearly gotten that. There is one more species that I need to catch, but that'll be a hot minute before I can get there. Redawillow. I've been waiting for you, Redawillow. My name's Vessa. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate. So please, Redawillow, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Just tell me what to do. I mean, I do believe you. I fell out of the sky. Weirder things have happened. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. Obtained an odd keystone. A mysterious stone that can be used to collect wisps that glow with an eerie purple light. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? See that flame hovering over there? Try touching it. I mean, sure, I'll go touch the pretty purple fire. Why wouldn't I? This seems safe. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing. As you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck. And this request is basically a game-long one. There's basically 5 regions in the game. Each region has 20 wisps, plus there are 7 in town, including the one I just picked up. So, yeah. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle collecting the wisps just yet. I might just do them all in bulk. I may do them as I see them. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. But it's a new morning. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Oh, hey! You're Redawillow, the fellow who quelled Cleaver, aren't you? That's me. Yeah. Everyone knows my name at this point. I knew it. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you killed one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm a Rezu, by the way.
You're cute.
I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to your Mr. Kamado. See you around. And there's our next story mission. So with that, allow me to open the map. There are quite a few requests now open. And I think this is as good a time as any to give you all a proper tour of the village. First off, the hall has been completed, and those Magikarp statues have been put on top of it. Second of all, we've got some Ginkgo Guild members here to sell some stuff. Tuli? Let's see. She sells various plants and herbs and things that we can get out in the wild. I probably won't be buying any of these from her. We've seen all of them except for the Iron Bark Ton. This is used for auxiliary guards, which is the defensive counterpart to power or auxiliary powers. Mr. Ginter here will sell very specific items in probably some of the weirdest wordings. Great Ball set, Feather Ball set, Mushroom Cake set. I don't need any of this, but eventually he will have some items of interest to me, at least. Just not right now. Alright, Beauregard, how are you doing? The Pokemon Nobles are seriously powerful Pokemon that protect the Diamond and Pearl clans. It's incredible to think you're even stronger than they are. Hello, Beautifred. Coming over here, we have, again, the Merit Point shop. I've already shown that off. Give me half a second. I want to check how... Okay, so I still only need one item from you. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that one item. Because I do want to evolve Leslie in the near future. Up here is a shrine. Lucille, I think is supposed to be her name, says various protective charms that come in handy when you're out exploring the wilds. I'm here to give thanks to the guardian of this shrine who watches over all in Jubilife Village. And you, child, if you're here with a prayer for the shrine, perhaps my charms can help. Tell me, what is your wish? So these three are all pretty handy. This one, I believe if you die, you lose the charm and not the items, I think is how it works. Faint less frequently. Each of the charms you purchase under this category gives you an extra 10 HP. Your character gets an extra 10. You start it with 100, and you get 120, 140, 160, 180, and 200 at maximum. And stay in good health means that the charm, I think, gets used up instead of getting poisoned or paralyzed or anything out on the field. Again, this affects your character, not your Pokemon. I don't have any use for these right now, but I will get all of them at some point. Again, I like having one of every item. It just feels good to me. Zissou, over here at the training grounds, can help me learn new moves. So like, if I come over here and I say, Kenny, I want Kenny to have a new move. She has a whole bunch of items, or not items, moves she can teach your Pokemon for a price. And some of these are pretty cool, and some of these not so much. Ooh, dragon type move. That's interesting. I will probably invest in some moves later. She can also have your Pokemon master their moves faster, but I don't have the item needed for this. You can also exchange grit items for better grit items. 10 grit dust for 1 grit gravel, 10 gravel for 1 pebble, 10 pebbles for 1 rock. I don't have a use for this just now, but eventually that could be handy. And over at the farm is obviously, well, the farm. But since we have a request over here, let's have a talk. Hey, you're the Survey Corps, ain't ya? Just the person I was looking for. Why is my foot twitching? I'm working to make these here fields bigger, but the ground sure is hard to plow, so I'm looking for someone to lend me a hand. More fields means more food, which means everyone's happy, including the Survey Corps. We're all in this together after all, right? So if you have a ground-type Pokemon, could I borrow it? Yes, but I don't have the particular Pokemon I want you to have just yet. So in the meantime, borrow this Geodude. Now, it says give it up, and while that's true, you can come and switch out this Pokemon at any time. So you can borrow this Geodude until I get you the Pokemon I want you to have permanently. Your Pokemon will sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Wowee, this is turning this old gritty soil all soft and fluffy like it's nothing. How's it doing that? And seems we're done here. What a trooper. We have a second field. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great, and that's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon to be our plowing partner. Again, I will do that. So it says more fields available for farming, but what that actually translates to is that there's more harvests that we can invest in. So we know that Epicorn and Medicinal Vegetable Harvest will get us things like plump beans, which we haven't seen yet, but Cleaver likes them, and various other vegetables that Pokemon like. Mushroom Harvest will give us things like springy mushrooms and the 2 mushrooms for the auxiliary items, and I think a couple others. I'm going to invest in a Vegetable Harvest. We'll just go down the list. Okay, and they'll get working on that. So next up, this is sort of the residential area. Not a whole lot going on here. I'll be back for the request in a moment. Coming back up here, we have, obviously, the Craftworks. And we have Benny's place. We can't buy anything from him. There are some crafting recipes I can purchase from the Craftworks, but I don't believe I need them right now. Over here is the general store. I can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Again, I'm pretty self-sufficient, so I probably won't buy much from him. Over here is the hairdresser, where we can change our hairstyle. It's probably high time I had myself an assistant, or rather a successor. Let's style my hair. Because while I like the starting hairstyle, I want something a little different. What kind of hairstyle should I go for? So, I can get it cut real short. This is super cute. I was rocking this for like the entire game in my first playthrough. Long is what we started with. This is with our little head covering thing. Shorn for super, super short. I can have like the rich girl curls, or I can have it braided. You know what, let's leave it this way, and we can change the color of it. So chestnut, slate, this is like the default hairstyle or color for like most of the characters, and then there's gold, black, and white. I like white hair on my characters, but that doesn't look good with that particular hairstyle. Let's do some chestnut. Change it up a little bit. And here we can change my eyebrows. So, yeah. There's not much right now. But let's get a slightly different look going, shall we? Dye my hair a bit. There we go. There, all done now. Why, you look simply wonderful. Thank you for coming in today. Take care not to leave anything behind. Yes, ma'am. Come back anytime, dear. And over here is the clothing. Let's buy some clothing. So we have... Let's see. No. I just want to see it. Can I not preview it? Come on, you're supposed to, like, let me preview it. Hello? Oh, I want to preview it. No? That's weird. It's supposed to let me preview. I guess because my hairstyle is covering it up. Anyway, different hats and things. I guess I can't use it with my current hairstyle. That's lame. Can change our clothing to different colors and textures and styles and things. Ooh. I'm a sucker for bright orange. I might have to get that. Let's see, do you have bright orange in other... I think I like the festive one better. Oh yeah, and as we go along, we unlock fancy ones that kind of reflect the Pokemon we've earned the respect of. Let's see, where was it? Festive Top Tangerine. Give me this. Heck yeah. And what kind of pants do I want? I could do more bright orange. I do love bright orange. Let's see. Oh, Oshawott pants! That kind of works. I might have to get these. Okay, let's see. Cropped bottoms. I don't like that look. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Let's see. Where did the Oshawott pants go? Oshawott bottoms, yes. Give me that blue and orange. Yes. So these are full outfits. Kind of neat, but let's see. What kind of sandals? I don't think these are going to be good for running around. I know. I'm thinking practicality over... You know, it's a video game. What does it matter? Let's see. Fancy. They got a pom-pom on them. Not bad. Can I get these in like a blue? Yeah, like the Oshawott. Yes! That indigo. Let's do this. I probably look like a mess. Yeah, I'll take it. And then there's glasses, but I never like the style of glasses in video games. They always look terrible. So, I'm just gonna go running around like this. This is what I look like now. Okay, anyway, we have a ton of requests to go and accept and do, so we'll start with you. Choi of the general store. You there, valued customer. Wouldn't you rather I had more wares for you to choose from? I guess I've never purchased anything from you. That it would. Unfortunately, Taohua refuses to provide me with any goods to offer. New goods to offer. He won't listen to a word I say. So, would you try to persuade him for me? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring him some hearty greens as a token of goodwill. 2 or 3 stocks ought to do it, but I'd make it 3 to play it safe. I don't have hearty greens, but when I do, I will certainly look into that. And back over to the clothier that I just spoke to. Those clothes you were wearing when you first came to the village, I can't describe to you the shock they gave me. It's as if I got a glimpse of the future. There's no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you? Not really, but we can lie, definitely. I see. Well, I have the duty of making this village more fashionable, too. Let us study fashion together. You're part of the Survey Corps, am I right? Please, I ask that you lend me your talents. I've been told that hippopotas, which can be found around the Crimson Mirelands, have different appearances based on their gender. I feel like if I were able to see and compare them, it would inspire me to create new designs for my clothing. Please, could you show me both a male and a female hippopotas? Again, we don't have hippopotas, but when I do, I will be sure to show you. Next, head over this way, past the pastures. And let's talk to this guy. What's going on, dude? Oh my, you. You know, you remind me somehow of my grandmother. She was always so friendly with her Pokemon, just as you seem to be. I feel that same aura from you, as if you could become true friends with a Pokemon. I'd be interested in seeing how friendly you are with the Pokemon you carry with you. I hope you'll come show me sometime. So this guy just wants me to show him a Pokemon I have a strong bond with? How about it? Ready to show me how friendly you are with those Pokemon of yours? So Kenny and Leslie are probably the two I have the strongest bond with. But Luxio and Staravia are pretty high level. And they probably haven't died as much. Let's try Staravia. Look how pleased it is to be traveling with you. You have a true friend here, I can tell. My grandmother was precisely like you, the type of person who could understand the minds and hearts of Pokemon. I grew up watching how she interacted with them, so I have a bit of a knack of sensing how compatible a person and a Pokemon are. If you'd like to, I can keep on coming to show you, or you can keep on coming to show me your Pokemon. I'm happy to inform you anytime how they're feeling about you. Basically, he just checks how friendly they are with you, but friendliness doesn't mean much to me. If I had friendship evolutions, that would be different. But rare candy's a rare candy, I'll take it. Now this woman, what do you want? Ooh, I know what you want. Hey, listen to this. I saw something out in the wilds. Oh, it was incredible. What was it? The thing I saw was a will-o'-the-wisp, a ball of bright red fire. When I was walking on Windswept Run the other night, it leapt at me like, woo. At it again with this story, huh? Don't listen to her. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw that will-o'-the-wisp with my own 2 eyes. Oh yeah? Then why don't you show it to me? Heh, good luck with that. It's so frustrating he won't believe me. I honestly did see one. Say, you're with the Survey Corps, right? And I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you could easily catch a will-o'-the-wisp. Do you think you could catch the one I saw and bring it back here? Yeah, I can go take care of that. I don't know if I'll do it this episode, but I can most certainly take care of that. Hello, what's going on? Hey sport, interest you in some target practice? All you gotta do is lob some balls and try to pop some balloons. Easy peasy, fun and breezy. Even got some fine prizes lined up to give out, depending on how well you do. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat, I can tell you that. If you're up for a challenge, just let me know. I'm usually to be found in the practice field. You know what? I'll make that my active quest. And, ma'am, I will be right with you, I promise. Let's just go take care of this, because it doesn't take very long. And I can't call Weird Ear in the village, so I have to run this one myself. Alright, sir. Let's pop some balloons. Line up lots of targets, pop a lot per ball. Practice, 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 and be the best of all. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in for a real treat. I can tell you that. What do you say, sport? Up for a challenge? You bet I am. Basically, I am just chucking balls the way I do Pokeballs or any other item. And try to pop balloons. This one is not terribly difficult. See, I've already, gotten as many points as I need, and there's still quite a number of seconds left. But I'm pretty sure the better you do, the better the reward. So let's just keep chucking some balls. Pop! Pop, darn you! Woo! Pop all the balloons! Pop all the balloons! Come on. Be all popped. Pop the shiny one. I missed the shiny one. I'm seeing a lot right now. Oh well. I think my best is somewhere around 60,000 points. I'm not gonna try to... I just touched that one. I'm not gonna try to beat that. Again, this is just for items, which I kind of don't need, but whatever. I'm almost there. It's almost done. Yay! 51,000 it looked like. Yep, 51,500 points. Now isn't that something? You've set yourself a record. Well done. Like I said, I've got prizes lined up to give out depending on how well you do. Based on your score this time, here's a prize just for you. 2 bags of Stardust. Not half bad. Since you broke the 10,000 point mark, you get the real prize. 15 Great Balls, which I don't need, and a Nugget. Don't think you've got to stop there. Keep aiming ever higher, kid. Play on and get better and better all the time. The better you do, the better the prizes I'll hand out. I mean, thanks, but I really don't need... Where am I? There we go. There's my feather balls. I really don't need Great Balls. So I'll probably put that and the Stardust away. Hello, Weasels. The Weasels that proved me a liar. Rude. Alright, ma'am. Sorry about the wait. What's your deal? Oh, you're the fellow from the Survey Corps, aren't you? Thank goodness you came along. Could I ask you to fetch a plant for me? I need to use it to make some medicine. The plant I'm after has 3 leaves, and it tastes bitter enough to make you dizzy. Unfortunately, I don't know where it grows. Try asking a niece from the Medical Corps. She'll be able to point you in the right direction. Well, I mean, I have to go in the building anyway. But there it is. That's basically all of the village in a nutshell. Now let me drop off these items, and then we'll head inside to pick up any more requests. Let's see. Pop these away, pop this away, pop this away. I'm gonna hang on to this because, I mean, what's life without a little risk, huh? So we'll go inside, gather up the requests, finish up what we can, but I'm not going to continue the story just yet. So let's see. Medical area is right over here, the pink room. Are you? No, you are not. Are you? No. Where is this person? Missions and requests. Search for bitter leaves. Oh. She's outside. Rude. Can Okay, well, let's just pick this up then. Some requests. A peculiar ponyta. I failed to read that, but basically, somebody wants to talk to me about a weird ponyta they saw. So sure, I will go talk to them real quick. Let's see. The person I have to talk to about the bitter leaves is over here. Looks like they are inside their house. I'll just step in here real quick. Hello, you are a niece? Oh hello, dearie. Shinon sent you out searching for a medicinal plant, did she? That'll be our three-leaved little helper then. Shinon doesn't know this, but it's actually a Pokemon that lives in the Crimson Mirelands. Poor Shinon will get quite a shock if she finds out, so bring it back to me instead, would you? Best of luck on your search, dearie. So there's that. And then... Come on. There we go. A peculiar ponyta. On the bridge between the training ground and the farm. Right over here. So it's probably the least efficient way I'm tackling these, but whatever. Hello, dude. How's it going? You saw a weird ponyta? You heard about my ponyta request, right? Glad to have some help at last. Here's the problem. A ponyta like no one's ever seen before has appeared in the Horseshoe Plains. It looks so different than the other ponyta, it's a little scary to be honest. But when I told the professor, he got all excited about researching it, so we agreed to have the ponyta surveyed and see what's what. If you'd head to the Horseshoe Plains and catch that strange ponyta for us, it'd really help us out. And there's that. So, quick recap. I hate how it unorganizes these. We still have to evolve a Cherubi, which I will get to in due time. We need to find and catch a strange ponyta. We need to find this Will-o'-the-Wisp. These two can be done. And the Fieldlands. Then we have the game-long quest to find wisps in Hisui. We need items from some place called the Crimson Mirelands. We need a Pokemon from the Crimson Mirelands. And we need another Pokemon from the Crimson Mirelands. Gee, I wonder where we're going next. I think I've been recording long enough. I'm going to save these two for the start of the next episode, where I will make one more trip out to the Fieldlands on camera. And then I will come back, turn those in, and then we'll see what Arezu has to say to Commander Kamado. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Bye!